Hello YouTube, I'm Lash Quinn. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the third video of my series where I show you different foundations on my skin. So today I'm going to be showing you the Anastasia Stick Foundation, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the color Amber. And then on another side of my face, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter in the shade 8.0. I'm going to be honest right up front. I've swatched them to see if they match a little bit of my skin tone. To be honest, I felt like the All Nighter by Urban Decay kind of made me look a little ashy, like it wasn't the right shade for me. I looked up the scale and down the scale, and one was either way too light or the other one was way too dark. This was the closest one to my shade. I'm sure I could probably find the best shade if I was to mix the two, but I'm not into wasting my money like that. I like to keep my pockets in my pockets. But other than that, honesty with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, this would be the first stick foundation I've tried. I used her stick foundation contours, and honestly, I had kind of a problem blending it out. I don't know if it was too dark, or I used the shade, I can't think of it right now. I'll put it in the comments below, but I used a shade that was the darkest contour foundation stick that they had, and I don't know if it just wasn't for me or I know what I was doing. It's very possible I didn't know what I was doing, because I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna give y'all the best of me, because I'm new to YouTube again, and I'm trying this thing out, and I'm trying to do the daggone thing. So I hope y'all got my back. So yeah, I'm gonna put the Anastasia on this side and the Urban Decay on this side, and then at the end we'll take a look and see which one matches me better. Again, I've never really used the stick foundation other than for the contour, and it didn't blend out well for me then. I don't know how it's gonna blend out now. Again, I have not gotten a mirror yet, so I'm going to still use the Morphe mirror that I have on my eyeshadow palette. So if you see me looking down a pretty good amount, I apologize. It's because my mirror is down here. So I'm gonna get started in a second. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills on my left-hand side, your right-hand side, okay? And this is not new by far, so I'm not gonna go over what the package looks like and all that. I'm sure you've seen 90 videos where someone else does that. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just swiping it on this side and then gonna try to blend it out. I know that this does not give a whole heck of a lot of coverage, so I'm not gonna expect too much out of it either. I am going to use a flat stippling foundation brush to blend this out. But again, yeah, I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot out of this. I just want to see if it matches, and hopefully if there are people out there watching that is my skin tone or has my skin tone, they can see what might match their skin. So I don't think I put enough on. This is the first coat. Let me take a look. Again, like I said, it's not covering much. You guys should probably already know that because I'm sure, like I said, there's so many reviews out about this already. And most of the ones that I've seen say that it does not cover much. So I'm going to go in again and put on a little bit more just so you can at least see the color of it on my skin. And try to blend it out some more. It's not that bad. Like the formula is really nice and soft, and I like that. I just don't. I don't know what it is about it I don't like, but I just don't like the. I think it's that it. Maybe I'm not used to it. Maybe I'm just not used to stick foundations. So moving right along, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, honey, I like you for some things, just not for the stick foundation. So moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and shake up the Urban Decay All Nighter in the shade, which is 8.0. And I'm going to do one pump to start off with. Because, girl, the thing pumps out a lot. I mean, it came out. It showed up when I pumped. So. Well, Urban Decay came to play, honey. She came to show up and do the daggone thing. I like that. I like that. It gave a good amount of coverage right off the back. If you've seen my previous videos, there is a dark spot here, which she's pretty much covered in one shot. Here, it's another dark spot. This one is still showing. But all in all, I like this one. It is a pretty matte coverage. I am a full coverage girl, okay? So what we're gonna do is what we're not gonna do is just leave it just like this. What I am gonna do is put on a second pump for coverage. But as you guys can see, she has already showed up ready to work. So, with the lights in here, I am using my camera and I wanted to talk, my phone, sorry. Yeah, I'm using the camera. Otherwise, how can you guys see this video if I don't use a camera? But I am using my phone camera, which is what I wanted to say. I'm using my phone camera. It's a Note 9. It has a great camera on it. Honestly, it has a wonderful camera. However, the lighting in here, I do not have a ring light yet, you guys. So my lighting is very yellow. In my last video, I want to say the video where I used the NARS, it showed up very yellow. So but in person it was not yellow like that. It did match my skin tone a great deal. But I'm going to use one of those in a later video when I do a full face or something like that, so you guys can see it again. Hopefully I'll have better lighting for you guys. But this is the finish of the Urban Decay All Nighter 8.0 shade. No shade here, honey. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation Stick in the color Amber. So to be honest with you, let me take a look. I have to say, both the colors of the foundations look great to me. I do have to say I am loving much more how the Urban Decay foundation did go on smoothly. You know, didn't give me any problems putting it on. It gave me the right amount of coverage right off the bat, but since I'm just a full coverage queen, I had to put a second one on just because I just like to. So right now, what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm going to stop the video. And I actually believe that I have one more video that I'm gonna do of the foundation. So this is going to be a 4-part series. Let me see. Yeah, a 4-part series. So what I'm gonna do is the last video, I know I promised to show this to you guys on the previous video, and I didn't get around to it. I chose to do the NARS foundations instead. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me and the matte and poreless and the dewy and smooth. So I'm going to do one on one side and one on the other side. And then in that same video, I'm going to do an eyeshadow look. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use the James Charles palette because I am so new at doing makeup. I don't want to just go in and just destroy it. Or I think I'm going to use the NYX Edit palette. Which has some really vibrant, bright colors in it. I did see someone do a review on it, and they were talking about how I guess the pigments weren't coming out good for them. But I'm gonna use it on a primer. The person that I watched used it on a concealer. So they prime their eyes with concealer. I am going to prime my eyes with a primer and use it that way, and show you guys how it looks with a primer. I might do primer on one eye and then nothing on the other, but we'll see. So I'll see you in the next video. Oh, before we go, I am new. I am hoping that you guys like this video or this video series, and if you did, please subscribe down below so you can watch my other videos as soon as they come out. Don't forget to ring the bell so that you'll get notified as soon as they come out. Alright, thanks YouTube.